Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, Senior Mentor of 1 Billion Signal, sponsored by Merit Forex. It's Wednesday, and I can easily call this the inflation day because we have three inflation reports. It's gonna be very interesting. We're gonna talk about in a minute. But before we start, I would like to ask you guys to share us and like us on the social medias. I've shared the videos, the YouTube channel with your friends. This is how you support our YouTube channel. I definitely going to appreciate that. So, what do we have from the market? The week started slow, nothing much is happening except the euro. The euro is plummeting, as you can see in front of you, absolutely down with 150 pips drop for the last 3 days. The GBP, we're gonna take a look in a minute, but GBP fundamentals are showing strength, but the GBP is not responding whatsoever. So what do we have on the calendar? Monday, kind of nothing. Tuesday, we got core retail sales in US and retail sales at the same time, 1:30 GMT yesterday. Very green for the retail sales in US, which is obviously, considering the high inflation, is very nice. Wednesday, CPI, we have today for GBP, for the euro is 10 a.m. GMT, and of course for Canada, 1:30 p.m. GMT. Very volatile events right now, especially all the countries are focused on this because everybody's talking about the inflation simply because it's very high. Crude oil inventory is 3:30 p.m. GMT, and that's how we're gonna finish Wednesday. Thursday, we have tomorrow initial jobless claims, important event for the labor market in United States, 1:30 p.m. GMT. Let's see how it's gonna go. For now, Federal Reserve is still waiting to see low unemployment rate, healthy labor market in United States, but obviously this is not happening. And Friday retail sales, G4 for UK on gonna give some impact on the Great British Pound, 7 a.m. GMT, but I don't think it's gonna be very volatile. So um, Euro US dollar in front of us, guys, breaking every support level possible. 1.13 round number right now. We can see push to the upside. Yeah, many people are surprised, but I am bullish on the Euro US dollar because still I don't see any reason to for US dollar strength. And exactly because of this, I think the majors are gonna have insanely big return to the upside. So Euro US dollar, there are no support levels here. That's why I'm waiting the price to establish support, new support level. Then I'm gonna take an action. I'm gonna move this resistance to this level, 1.1524, and the other resistance to 1.13, big round number, which the price is standing right now. GBPUSD, as we talked, we got claimant count change and average earning index in UK on yesterday, 7 a.m. GMT, green for the Great British Pound, but nothing much is happening, even though this, I believe, is keeping the GBP still stable on the bottom, 1.3411. The situation here compared to the euro is completely different because, as you can see, we do have a support. The GBP is still holding the support, so test of 1.36 in the future is absolutely possible. Australian USD, kind of similar. We talked about it. Potential buying opportunity on these levels, 0.70 to 88. False breakout most probably. Let's see how today is going to close, how where we're gonna see the price at the end of the day, if it's gonna be below the support or above. And this is very crucial, especially when the price is staying around support levels and resistance levels, simply because it's indicating where would it go in the future. So Australian USD looks very interesting. New Zealand USD is a little bit different because we do not have any clear levels, at least at this level, 0.70. No clear levels, no support, no resistance levels, no man's land, we love to call that, just nowhere, until I see 0.6940 or 0.71. I'm not touching the New Zealand dollar. I prefer just to pay more attention on the Australian. USD Canadian, I'm going to crude oil because we've been discussing that so many times. This potential drop, even though it's against the trend, but this trend is caused by the inflation, guys, not because of the higher demand of crude oil. So crude oil was pushing up because of the declining US dollar and because of the inflation on the US dollar. But what's going on right now? From 85 broken 80s, $80 per barrel, quite expected, absolutely super simple trade, and right now is heading to reach the new support, which I'm going to move from 59.80 to 77. This is kind of obvious, and this one also. This one is very interesting. 74.27 is our new support, and 77, let's put it that way, $77 per barrel is our first support that the price is going to reach. So for those who actually taking crude oil short trades, they're very happy right now. Crude oil is making significant moves. So USD Canadian, if we see the crude oil continue going down, we definitely can see push to the upside of the USDCAD, or at least holding these levels, simply because the Canadian dollar is affected by the crude oil prices, since Canada is very big crude oil producer, and that's why a Canadian dollar has been affected by the crude oil prices. But what's going on here on the chart? 1.2568 current price of USD CAD. Again, we don't have any clear levels on the USD Canadian dollar. 1.2623 is our resistance. 1.2466 is our support level. So I'm just patiently waiting for the USD Canadian to show us more clear opportunity. USD Swiss franc, my lovely USD Swiss, pushing to the upside. US dollar is just ignoring completely what's going on, ignoring the inflation and just pushing up. But in my opinion, this is absolutely, like, it's not artificial, but it's definitely not according the fundamental situation in United States, especially after the FOMC meeting 2 weeks ago. They say, of course, they need to see low interest rate. Again, repeated that, not low interest rate, sorry guys, low inflation and low unemployment rate. They're not planning to touch the interest rates soon, at least not until next year. So no logic whatsoever to see the US dollar pushing up big time. So that's why I think we're gonna see very huge drop of the USD in general in the upcoming future. And USD Japan, absolutely the same, 200 pips up for the last week, which is not logical whatsoever, but that's obviously the reality. If I zoom out a bit, you're going to see that this is actually pretty like normal behavior on the USD Japan, USD Japanese yen currency pair. We have a very big push to the upside, after that another, so we have a push, another push, and eventually we can see 300 400 pips drop of the USD Japan to the downside. I'm remaining bearish on the USD Japanese because there is simply no logic to buy US dollar right now. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed these videos. Of course, share us and like us on the social medias. Quickly to remind you, if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Enjoy the week, enjoy the weekend, and of course expect my new video on Monday. Bye bye for now and good luck.